Hello. I'm very tired. I didn't run this morning. I hit snooze on both of my alarms. I have to run after stream today. And I'll have to do it immediately after stream or else it's not going to get done. But hello, welcome in. We're co-working today. Because I don't want to do anything else if I'm being honest. Miss Girl Run, truly. And I even had all my stuff like set out the night before. Beyonce's awake. Oh, did I not feed you second breakfast? I didn't feed her second breakfast. I forgot. She did get breakfast. She got first breakfast, didn't get second breakfast. Guess I should add that to my list. Guess I should do that first. Feed A. Hi, Coral. Hi, May. Ma'am. Okay. We're starting off strong in the household today. We just had a hairball situation occur. It's going great. That kind of describes how my life is going right now, if I'm being honest. It's fine. Okay. And these, I don't know what the fuck is going on. This is like week 3 of what I assume are allergies, but it's driving me crazy and I'm losing my mind. It's kicking my ass. It's upsetting when they make that noise. Yeah, it's like, no. Like when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, fuck. Same though. Hairball. The hairball of life right now, Coral. Everything's gonna be fine. You know what? Like, oh yeah, I gotta do that too. Also, hi Persephone. I forgot. What is life if not just one big hairball, truly? Like, damn. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. That was 2 seconds ago and I've already forgotten. All right, well, I need to go feed her second breakfast, which at this point is like early lunch because it's 11 a.m. here. It's fine. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was like, 2025 has not been a great year so far in many different aspects of life. But, you know, we're going to make it. Maybe. We'll take it 1 hour at a time if we have to. She's always hungry. And you know what? Same. It's okay. Hardly know her stuff. Tell her, y'all. Have a good sleep, Wixen. Get good sleep. The past like 3 nights, I was like, I'm gonna go to bed early because we have a gym in our apartment complex and it's a decent size, but it can get crowded really quickly. Like, to me, 4 people in there feels crowded because it doesn't help that they have kind of larger like gym equipment, so it's great that they have different options, but they're big, you know, like they're big machines, so they take up a lot of space, and then when you add in people, it just takes up more space. So I went the other morning. When did I go Monday? It was like 7, or it was like maybe 6:45. And I was like, there'll probably be at least one person in there because people will go in there, you know, work out before work. It was fucking packed. There were like 5 people in there. And I was just going to run on the treadmill. I was like, dear God. And obviously people are allowed to use it. They pay, you know, rent. They're allowed to use it. But I just prefer no one else be around when I'm working out. That's just a me hang up. Maybe like one other person. But it was so fucking crowded, and I was like, the past couple of weeks I've gone and it was like maybe like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and there might be like one or two other people in there. I think 8 o'clock it got a little crowded last week. Yeah, I also prefer to have less people working out. Okay, good. So, like, I messaged you and I was like, it's like a madhouse down here. And everyone was just doing their thing. I'm just in here making it a big deal in my brain. And I think I had my alarm go off at like 5:30 and then left to walk downstairs like a little after 6:30. But I was like, to ensure that there will be no one else around, I suppose that I'll have to get down there at least by 5 a.m. Ma'am, you just had a hairball. I do not really want you on my desk. Anyways. But I was like, I'm probably going to have to get down there if I want it to be like empty at 5 o'clock at the latest. 7 o'clock people kind of started leaving, so that was also an option, but where was I going with this? Oh, it's because I was like, I'm going to go to bed early. If I'm going to wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, because I used to do that when I lived in Southern California at my job, I was like, I'll just go to bed early. Like, I'll get into bed at like maybe 9 and I'll read for an hour so I can go to sleep at 10. My ass is still going to sleep at 11. That's assuming I can go to sleep right away. 4:30 comes very early when you don't fall asleep until like 11:30 at night. And I'm like, well, girl, why are you lying to yourself? You keep saying, I'm going to go to bed early. Bitch, please. No, you're not. You keep saying that. Respecting morning worker hours. I would rather die, maybe. My problem is I can like, if I don't get the workout in early, it's not going to happen. There is a 99.9% chance it will not happen the rest of the day. And it's not necessarily like, oh my God, I'm so busy. It's just, I'm really fucking lazy.
Fight me!
That's 2025 to all of us right now. Miss Ma'am, Miss Girl, I need you to not be on my keyboard. Okay, let's say hi to everybody. Hi. And then we'll get her second breakfast in a minute. Fat me. She's so squishy. But yeah, I gotta get my workout done like very shortly after waking up, because if it's like mid-morning, there's a chance that I'll still get the workout done. If I go after lunch, it kind of drops to maybe like a 50 to 65% chance that I'll get the workout done. Once we hit 2 o'clock though, for some reason, I'm like, no, it cannot be done. It doesn't matter that I won't go to sleep until 11 p.m. I can't work out now. Day's gone. Chance is gone. Goodbye. You would think Miss Ma'am is sweet. Miss Ma'am is a brat. But it's fine. We're gonna go run. How much, what is it, like a 30-minute run today? Maybe? Yes, it's 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes. I can do that because I'm just gonna go run on the treadmill. Fuck it, I'm not going outside. And I know I should go run outside, but because I'm getting back into it, like getting back into establishing a routine, at this point, all that matters is I get the workout done. And however I can get that done. And right now that means I go to the treadmill. So outside don't hit right now. Inside hits. Exactly. It's less effort and there's a higher chance I'll get it done. And that's the important thing. Biggest issue is how busy my gym gets. That's what we were just saying. Used to go to the gym right before bed. See, I could not do that. I feel like I'd either get too wound up or just, I don't know. I feel like I'd be too awake. Because, especially at night, I'm like, I'm not leaving. I'm not doing anything. I'm done. I've checked out for the day. 5 me more. Stay out. Thank you for your prime. I appreciate that. Because you only get the one. And you spent it here with me. So now you're stuck with me more. I appreciate that, friend. The folks are insane. The gym's always fucking busy. See, that's what I was saying. I went the other day. So Monday I went like about 6:45. And it's like, it's in our apartment complex. So it's not a super big gym, but it's like, it's a decent size for what it is. There were already like 5 people in there and it feels really fucking crowded. I was like, and I almost turned around because I was just going to run on the treadmill, but both were open. I was like, okay, don't turn around. Just go. Just get in there. Have a real job, throw real. You ain't got to throw real monies, but I appreciate it. Who needs a real job? We're all going to live on the commune anyway. Gonna be fine. Didn't Nessa tell you that's what we discussed during movie on Saturday? We're just gonna take the commune, but we're gonna take it underground and we're gonna live in the catacombs. And then it'll be fine. And it'll be under Paris, so we can just like pop up out of the ground when we need to, like go to the grocery or like run to the drugstore, the pharmacy, like wherever. It'll be fine. The only downtime is like 3 to 4 a.m. There's still 20 people there. Like, I know it depends on the gym and like the after work crowd. Back in California, I did like I don't remember what gym it was. And I tried to go a couple times in like that after work, like 4 to 6 hour time period. And I knew it was going to be packed, but I was still like, good God, why are there so many people here? And again, once it's like past dinner time, I have checked out for the day. I'm not going anywhere. I couldn't go during the day. And I know like people are going to go before work because they're like, I ain't got time after work, or I just don't want to. So I'll go in the morning. So it'll also be busy, but 3 a.m. is with that many people just sounds ridiculous. That just sounds wild. Like I could see 5 a.m. with a lot of people, especially once you hit like 6, 7 a.m. You'll have more people. 5 a.m. I imagine you would still have a lot of folk. But 3 to 4, that's still with 20 fucking people is wild to me. And then I'm like, okay, are those like a second or third shift, like an overnight shift kind of deal, and maybe they're coming off of work? 3 a.m. sounds like a meth class. It's like only those who know really know what goes on at 3 a.m. at the gym. Pretty big gym. It's set up poorly. That's annoying. I have anxiety getting back to gym mode and having to do conversion. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. I didn't even think about that, because you would have to sit there and be like, okay, I'm doing weights today. I'm going to do a deadlift. How much fucking weight is this? Yeah, you got to work out like your physical muscles and then your brain muscles. And one at a time is preferable. You can't work out both. That's too much. We all take some amphetamines and go ham on the Stairmaster. Stairmaster's fucking hard. I think I've tried it like twice in my life, and I don't even know if I lasted 5 minutes. I was like, this is difficult. I don't like this. I think I maybe made it to 5 minutes because I was like, hey, you just got on. You can't get off right away. That's embarrassing. Stick it out for another couple minutes. Imagine though, Miss Ma'am. Miss, I will give you second breakfast. She's glaring at me. I'll give you second breakfast. You gotta give me a minute though. I mean, I forgot when you looked at me for second breakfast about an hour ago, but you know, I don't have a brain basically. So therefore I have no memory. Hi, Roxy. 5 kilos, 11 pounds. I also now have to worry about somebody talking to me as well. That's good. Don't talk to people at the gym unless you like already know them. Lord knows I don't feel comfortable enough to ask somebody if I can work in sets. Ooh, yeah, when the equipment's all taken up. I don't think I've ever, because I've had gym memberships like in previous states. Like I haven't had one out here just because we have the gym in the building. Let's try it. Okay. Let's not sit on the keyboard. But I've luckily never had anyone ask to work in with me, and I definitely, thank you. I've never asked any to work in with anyone. I'm just like, well, that's taken. Guess I'm doing something else. Miss Man, come here. She's purring. She really wants food. Sometimes she'll come up here and just randomly she'll just want to lay down. She won't settle, but when she does settle, she'll just lay here for a little bit. And then she'll just get up after a while and be like, all right, well, I'm done. Away I go. I'm coming. I gotta clean up. I still have to clean up her hairball. Working in part doesn't bug me. My inability to express it adequately is the large fear. Valid. I don't need that kind of adrenaline response while I'm working out. We already got the blood pumping. We don't need, it's a double workout. That's a triple workout at that point. Because you've got your actual physical workout, then your brain workout because you're trying to do like the mental math. And then you've got that of being able to speak and adequately like express and chat to whoever this is that's walked up to you. That's too much workout for one session. For everywhere. Anyways. So right after this, I have to go run because if I don't immediately like raid out and change and run, it's not gonna happen. Oh man. That's okay. So we're gonna have to find somebody and I'm gonna have to like raid and run, which I don't like to do. But maybe we can find a friend and they'll be like, I got you. You're good. Get out of here. Got to do it. Okay. And it's only 30 minutes. Raid and literally run. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Waiting. I'm coming. I'm gonna get, yeah. Do you need me a streamer? You can do whatever you want to do. Wait. That's strange. Because of dishes. Ew. Now you do what you do. She desperately wants second breakfast. Desperately. For the run, yes. I've not been good about stretching or using my foam roller. I never am. And I need to be. Raid and literally run. Need a friend. We'll find somebody. I'm sure there's going to be somebody on. Worst case scenario, we can do what, you know, at least what I do. Or I know Allie's done it in the past when you're just like, I don't really like either you gotta run or you don't really want to hang around because you're tired or whatever. Go to like the Red Pandas or like one of the zoos, something like that. Where are you? Okay, well, she's disappeared. Okay, I have to go feed the cat because she is desperate for second breakfast. At this point, it's going to be her lunch. That's fine. So we got to go feed Beyonce. And then we'll do all of our other tasks. Okay, good job in advance. Get to work or don't. Go take a nap. Do whatever you want. Welcome back. Hi, friends that popped in. Okay, so I Googled Katy Perry going to space because I didn't know this was a thing either. And I'm reading on like abcnews.com. And then I read the line, like, the flight will only last around 11 minutes and reach a height of about 65 miles above Earth. I don't know how to say that. There's like a boundary between Earth's atmosphere and outer space is 62 miles. So Perry and her fellow crew members will not actually be launched into orbit. And I don't know why that's funny to me, but it's fucking hilarious. In my brain, it's just like a cartoon drawing of Katy Perry's face in like one of the shuttle windows and just getting launched into space. He did send me the clip from yesterday and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was excellent. I'm everywhere, May. I'm in your walls. I'm in your body. I'm in your soul. I'm in your brain. When I said in your brain, I was like, I'm like one of those brain eating like parasites. That's probably pretty on the nose. Launch. I don't know why that's funny to me. Like, they will not actually be launched into orbit. And I was like, the fact that they just specified that for some reason made me really fucking laugh. You can float around playing for a bit. Yeah. I didn't mean for it to come out the way it did, but that's just how it came out into the world. And we love it. I appreciate it. And I was just like, yeah, Katy Perry going into space was also not on my 2025 bingo card. And I was sitting there, I was like, okay, so what's going on? Yerks from the Animorphs. I never read the entire Animorphs series. I had a lot of the books. The covers were so fucking weird and really creepy, but I never read the entire series. And I was watching Gavin's video. Like, Gavin Reads It All on YouTube. Like, he read all of the Animorphs books. I actually don't think I finished that video. And I kind of want to finish it. I want to know how the series ends. And I'm just sitting here reading, like, who else is going on this flight, though. There's a journalist, former NASA rocket scientist. Imagine your title is actually rocket scientist. I wish I was smart. I wish I was a smart person. Imagine your title is bioastronautics research scientist. That's fucking cool. Please hold. My allergies are kicking my ass. Just assume rich people will be doing dumb shit forever on my bingo card. That's actually a good point. Every single bingo card for every single year should just, one square somewhere should just rich people doing dumb shit. I read them all. I used to have most of them as a kid. My parents got rid of them. You've been trying to recall. Oh, that's fun. I'm still kicking myself because I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I moved out of my parents' house. I moved back in a couple times when I was still living in Tennessee. The first time was after I got broken into in one of my first apartments. And then the second time was when my roommate at the time moved back to her home state. And then at that time I knew I was going to be moving to California with Tien. So my parents were like, why don't you just move back in, save money, and like, that'll be easier. You won't have to worry about the apartment. But like, when I moved out of state, which was in 2017, I left a lot of my shit at my parents' house. Hi, Raven. I left a lot of my shit there, including like all of my books. And I had a shit ton of books as a kid. And I think like maybe a year or so after living in California, my parents, like, we were talking on the phone one day and she was like, oh, we're trying to like, you know, pack up your stuff and your brother's stuff. Like, you know, we're going to just keep it in the attic for whenever you guys want to come and get it. And I guess they must have asked, like, what do you want to do about all of your books? And I was like, you can just do whatever. You can just get rid of them or like sell them, give them away, whatever. I don't care. And I don't think they did it like right away. I think they held off because they asked me a few more times. And maybe like a year or so later, that I'm assuming they did it. I had so many Goosebumps books, so many originals, like even the Choose Your Own Adventures. I had so many books. And this is all on me because I even called like last year or something and I was like, I'm pretty sure the answer is no because I told you guys to just do whatever and give them away. Did you by chance save any of my books? The answer was no. Today I learned you have a brother. I do. He kind of looks like, I think it's Rhett. Who's the one that looks like a lumberjack with the beard? Rhett and Link. He kind of looks like him. Rhett, yeah. That's kind of what he looks like. He's got the lumberjack look to him. But yeah, because they were like, no, we're so sorry you told. I was like, no, that's on me. I just thought I'd ask. He looks like Rhett might be in love with him. You'll have to fight my sister-in-law. Who's a very sweet person. I don't know why Leon was green. And I don't know how he got fixed. I showed Tien and I don't know if he did anything. Or if it's just fixed now. I don't know. I think about Ocean Gate every week. I forgot about Ocean Gate. Now I remember. There's just some stuff that I think about and then just I wipe it from my brain or it gets like stuck in the very back of my brain in like a corner. I have a partner. I just need to convince him to get the lumberjack to, yeah, like lumberjack look is a lot of it has to do with like facial hair and type of hair and like hairstyle. Cause my brother has very curly hair and when like, you know, you got to keep it at a certain length and then you got to make sure the beard and the mustache are also, no one talk on this website, please. So it's a lot of the facial hair and the hair has a lot to do with the look. Yeah. I didn't know they were going to space, but they're technically not going to be launched into orbit. I like that they specified that. So anyways, fake space. I want to know, like, did she volunteer or swear to God? Like, I want to know if somebody, like her agent or manager, whatever, has she been on the scene? Like, I'm not up to date on singers and pop culture. I'm very behind on all the things. But I feel like she hasn't done anything or like released any music lately. And maybe her manager was like, this is your chance to get back in the headlines. I don't know. Yeah, after Challenger, you'd have to hold me against my will to go into a spacecraft. See, I still think it would be really cool. Space is really neat and it's really cool, but also really scary. So I'm torn. Oh, she had a flop album last year. Maybe this is like the manager heard about it and they called her and they were like, this is your chance. We can recover by sending you into space. So I've signed you up, whether or not you want to go. That's what I'm going to assume happened. Oh my God. She's on tour? She's struggling to sell tickets. I kind of feel bad, but not really. It kind of makes me laugh. Oh, I gotta look for somebody. Oh my God. I'm gonna lose my mind. What the fuck? What's her name? Katy Perry. Like, what's this lady's name again? Ma'am, where's your tour? I don't see anything. I don't like her, so I don't really know if I even have an opinion on her. My nose itches. No. Okay, I went to her website and I can't even fucking read it, man. Like, the website is all like cotton candy colored background. You can't fucking, with white wording, you can't fucking read this shit. Jasper's watching a ladybug crawl across his leg. I am very, like, I love that for Jasper. I thought I heard that, like, I didn't know it was the full album, but I thought I heard something that, like, a song of hers recently had some controversy. I've just really never, like, back in the day when I guess she first, like, came on the scene, I was like, these are fun songs. I didn't really feel one way or the other about her, though. She was just kind of there. She just kind of existed. No, not a GERD attack. Can you eat anything, just like little things? Like make a little bit of food. Not even, or if you make like a full meal, just like do just little portions. Just do a little bit. Too wrapped up in my own personal things to care. Where is this? Oh, she's coming here? That's good to know. Oh, well, it may not be that busy. I should probably keep track of, like, sometimes I'll hear, like, you know, like, oh, so-and-so is gonna be performing in the city. Like, Beyonce was here not long ago. I was like, shit, remind me. But she was not in a stadium close to us. And I was like, okay, good. It won't be that. It'll still be busy because we'll have a lot of people. But, like, it ain't gonna be busy in my immediate area. Like, when Taylor Swift came down, the downtown area was a nightmare. In like the day, I guess it was the day before her concert, they would like sell merch. Because I don't think it was the day of the concert. And so like I went for a run and I specifically went down like where she was going to be performing. So I could just see the line. And it was ridiculous. So... And so, you know, some artists, when they come to town, I'm like, ooh, it's going to be busy as hell. And I'm not going outside. But if she's struggling to sell tickets, maybe it won't be that bad. And I really won't have to worry about it. Oh, well. Oh, well for her, not really for me. I didn't mean to click on that. Okay, whatever. Hope your doctor's appointment goes well, Sam. I had a doctor appointment yesterday for my migraines to discuss them. So we're trying new medicines that apparently were already ready for me to pick up today, but I didn't know that. So I'm going to pick them up tomorrow. Because I'm not walking over there today. I could run over there. That could be my run. Then I'd be nasty and sweaty though. And I'm not going to do that. Well, I'd be sweating anyway. It's not like really hot outside. Although it's warming back up. I almost put 45 too. 2-minute break next time. That's it. 2-minute break. Expel the migraines truly. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. We are gonna sprint. Let's go. Everyone get to work or don't. It's your choice. Because I'm not your mom. 15C and sunny. It's been sunny the past few days, but it was on the chillier side. It wasn't bad. It was just a little bit chilly. But now it's going to be warming up, and I don't know how I feel about that. Sprint. Okay, bye. Work is over. Everyone go home. If you're working at your job, tell your boss the timer went off. We're done. It's time to go home. I'm ready to fight a grown man. Do it. Do it. I'm cold. Tell my boss he works from home today. Tell him anyway. Send a message and say, I'm done. And if you're already done with work, then however much time has passed between your end of day and now, that's how much time you're not going to work tomorrow. That. Is it one of the Shatter Me books, May? Which one is it? I am glad for you. I really want to... How far am I in Slewfoot? I'm really enjoying Slewfoot. It's so good. Okay, I'm only like 33% in. I'm really enjoying it though. It's witches and it's like the Puritans suck. We all know that. Like, but it's got like witches, demons. Like, it's such a good time. You can't not enjoy this book. Not on those yet. Oh, reading Fearless. Okay. I was making a video Monday, and so I was like, I'm just gonna read the summary of the first book, like Just Shatter Me, because, you know, as you move along in the series, the summaries will be like referencing people and potentially events and things that happened in previous books, which makes sense. But I was like, but I don't want to know. I don't want to get possibly spoiled. And I had never read the summary for Shatter Me. And I was like, this sounds really interesting. And I didn't know it was also like tagged as dystopian. So I'm excited. One borrower is being such a pain in the ass regarding prior charges, now refusing to provide info. I had to call speak to my steward. Just hang up. Like, fuck you. I've already talked shit about you to them. They know you're dumb. Girl dinner for lunch sounds like a good plan. I might eat like a piece of toast because I made pancakes this morning. And I ate those around like 8:30-ish. So it's been a hot minute. And I am a person who can no longer run fasted. Like, for some people, they'll eat like a piece of toast or like very, very small meals in quotes, because it's not really a meal. Before they go on a run, they'll eat and kind of like wait for a little bit and then go run. Some people, and what I used to do is I would not eat prior to my run because I did not like how it just sat with me, and I would be fine. Now, if I was going to run like really, really long, I would have a little something. I would also take stuff on the run. I can no longer run fasted. I already get exertion headaches, and not eating before I run makes it worse. So it's been a decent amount of time between breakfast and now, so I'm probably gonna have like a piece of toast. It's only a 30-minute run, which is also good, and I'm gonna run on the treadmill. So I'm gonna, after this, eat a piece of toast, wait for a minute, change, then go run. It's gonna be great. Muffin and crackers, let's go. As soon as Jasper settles, both of the cats are currently settled. They're in the throes of an afternoon nap. Sour candy sounds great, but the fact that you ate all of it is sad, and you should get more. I have a headache, bro. That's even more reason to go home. Nauseous and headache. That's just be like, look, I'm feeling like shit. I feel like garbage. This idiot on the phone is not helping. I gotta go home. I think that sounds like the perfect case for going home and being done with work. Still prefer a workout on an empty stomach. Otherwise, it's like moving with a rock in my gut. Yeah, like I don't eat a lot. If I eat anything, it'll be like piece of toast. That's it. And then I'll wait a little bit. I just get the exertion headaches hit most of the time anyway. But I'll start to get really lightheaded, especially in the summertime when it's nasty hot outside. So I've got to have something as I get older. Couldn't get me to run. Premi gets it. I have a lot of things that I'm working towards. Sour candies, nuts. Got her. It's kind of the problem. Eat 2 to 3 hours before soccer, and that seems to be good timing. Yeah. I still have the issue because I'm not running fasted anymore. I'll eat, but then I get impatient and I'm like, I could just go now. Like I can just, walk as a warm up. I don't give myself enough time between eating like whatever it is and then the workout. And so then I'm like, if you would just eat at least an hour and a half. But I don't think about that. It's fine. Kindly go fuck yourself, kindly. You threw 2 kindlies in, so it's extra nice. Okay. I am probably going to ask for suggestions as well. Just around when I'm in people's chats and in your walls. But I was making like a list of books because May is running a readathon called Mooing with Pride, and they're going to start it in May, but they have a video. You should go to May's YouTube and watch the video. You can do the readathon May and June, which is what I'm going to do. They have 3 different bingo boards that they've made. I'm going to attempt the level 2. I'm attempting level 2 May, or in your throat. Yeah. So I was like looking around for books, seeing what I could find, seeing what sounded interesting, and also covered the prompts. And everyone should be following May. I was typing your name out, May, and I almost put Mooing with Pride because that's the readathon. And I was like, that's not the person here though. That's not who May is. That's the readathon they're hosting. Wrong. But anyways, go follow May. And they're also on YouTube, same name. Go find the video, go watch the video. There's 3 different bingo boards. There's level 1, which is basically just like the colors of the pride flag. Super easy. You just got a book and be like, this book has a red cover. Easy peasy. Level 2 steps it up a little bit. Level 3 steps it up a little bit more. Or Mooning with May. Yeah, that's the alt account. So that's what I've been doing. I think I've got some good contenders. The 2 that I'm still working on are Read a Book Outside, which that could be, just any book. Thank you, CO. And Book with Multiple POVs. But there's a whole bunch of other like prompts. And if anybody, and I'm probably just going to be walking around. I'm going to walk around on the internet in chat room, in the chat, and just in Discords. If anybody's got some book recommendations, hit me up. Let me know. Yeah. And easily, because I was just going to probably Google like book with multiple POVs and just see what came up. I'm also trying to, this is kind of also what May put in the video is like, here's the rules. Shut up, timer. But if you don't stick to the rule, Precisely. It's okay. May's not going to come through the computer and, beat you over the head with a book. It's okay. Oh, if two names are mentioned. Oh. I had like Storygraph up. I had, what is that called? Libby. Also Googled. I was like Googling, but then adding Reddit so it would give me the Reddit thread. That. She's not. No, I'm sorry. If you ask politely, might be able to schedule, like, in her calendar. They might be able to, like, work out a time with you. They could, like, come through the computer, bop you over the head with a book. I'm gonna get beat up. Usually with a single POV, it only lists the main character's name. It's multiple, it lists all the names and merged. Okay. Pizza Cat said May is going to commit violence and or hire a hit on you. One of the two. Potentially. You didn't hear it from me. Nothing was said. You can't prove it. I said nothing. I'm just talking about finding books. You can't prove anything. No. I'm grumpy today. No. Malia's promised to come beat me up at some point. That's good. Yeah, much closer. It's okay. Okay. So, that's what I've been doing. I got a lot done, which is really nice. I got a lot of stuff done. I did the list when I made it. A lot of it was like, I can get this done. This is going to be an easy little check off task, which is nice. And then this was something that I was like, I need to sit down.
Bite me.
I accidentally left. That's okay. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, finding the books for the readathon, because I like that it's going to be over May and June, which gives me time because May is like hella busy. There's a lot going on, including a lot of good things, but I am very much looking forward to the start of June when all the things are done. All the things and the events is gonna be over and I'll be able to feel like I can breathe again. So I don't know. There's a lot. Took a walk through the graveyard with me mom. Forgot my phone. It's okay. You found it, I'm guessing, because it's probably at home. I hope you guys had a good walk. I'm about to go run on the treadmill. But I am looking forward to summer where it's going to be calmer and I can breathe again. Blink twice, blink twice, blink, blink. I'm under duress of the year 2025. That's what's that. That is the epitome. What did we say earlier? The hairball, like 2025 is just like one giant hairball. That's what's going on. Oh, to the running. No, the running is all me. The blinking twice for under duress is because of the year 2025. This whole timeline's fun. Can we go to another timeline? Is that a thing that we could do? Where's Midnight Burger, CO? Is there a way we can keep an eye out for Midnight Burger, like track it somehow? I think my strand is on fire. What do you mean your strand? It's just shit setting itself on fire and some ankle biter stealing all my branding ideas. Oh, another question. My hair strand. Why is your hair on fire? But speaking of hair, because I know you like dye your own hair, Allie, I was gonna go and try to find an appointment at some hair salon to get like just a trim. That's all I really want before the wedding that's coming up in May. In the hair ball. Am I just confused? Probably. If you don't think I would step into the diner and just start at this point, I know we'd be like barging in there and being like, we know exactly what this is. Let's just go. But like I was gonna try, I think I found like 1 or 2 hair salons, but as we all know, it's gonna be expensive as fuck. And there's a lot going on right now mentally. And I'm like, what if I just trimmed my own hair though? And I could get Tien to help me, like, if I like have it down and like in the back, he could help me trim it. Cause that's all I really need. Only going on right now, it's mostly mental. Do you have any tips though, Allie? Cause like, I'm worried that I'll sit there and like have my hair, but then I'll, be moving my head around and then it's gonna look all whack. Hair cutting says I like Googled to see if there were any YouTube videos. Humble brag much. Just the tip. Yep. I just, maybe like a couple inches. Just want to trim. That's it. Cause I got so many split ends. My hair is a mess. Would I benefit from going to a salon and they can like do what they do? Yes. But on the one hand, I really don't feel like spending what is probably going to be a minimum of $100, not including a tip. And like that's also assuming I can find get an appointment, because I don't want to have the appointment like right before we're supposed to leave for the wedding. I'd rather get the haircut and have time to like let it settle. So, hair cutting scissors. Cut way lower, work your way up. That's true. Hair, yeah, I've got wavy hair, so if I do fuck it up, maybe it'll be able to hide it a little bit. Honestly, just a couple inches. Name of Remy sex tape? Wait, oh, that's true. You don't use inches. That's true. Metric ton of D's. Nuts. I guess I should get hair cutting scissors, because I was probably just going to use like regular scissors. Hi, Shay. So, Shay is streaming tonight. I'm assuming everyone here is already following Shay. If you're not, you need to click on the button and it'll take you to Shay's page, and you click follow, you click the little heart. I think, Shay, what time you stream? 7 Eastern, right? Because I think it's 6 o'clock my time. Yeah, we have different imperial times. 7 Eastern, there you go. Okay. Dylan's on right now. Dylan's playing Tears of the Kingdom, which every time I see the little abbreviation, I want to go, he's playing the Zelda TikTok, and that's not what it is. 5 p.m. your time, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Hawaiian time. Frog time is when I'm asleep. Oh, I like that one. Frog time. TOTK and TikTok, very similar. Yeah, every time I see it, I'm like, TikTok. Zelda TikTok. Bedtime for CO. Just stay awake. Okay, well, it was ice. All the ice is now melted. This was from T yesterday. Saint, what was she talking about? Like making coffee and then forgetting that you had made it, so you make more for like iced coffee. I don't know. T was saying something about coffee last night and was going on this whole thing about you just keep making coffee on accident because like you forgot you had made coffee, so you make more for iced coffee. I don't know. And I was like, oh wait, I still have coffee left over. So that was from yesterday. I was like, I'm just going to use that as iced coffee. Perfect. Frog time. Yep. Eastern time in my brain is now referred to as frog time or alley time. It's like, I know it's Eastern, but then I just kind of auto-correct in my brain. Don't fall. Okay. What are we doing? I don't. It's a short stream, but that's okay. Because you know why? I said so. That's why. Because I have to go run. I need to go eat a piece of toast and then wait for a little bit, but not too long, because if I wait for too long, then I'll be like, oh, it's too late. Can't go now. Even though the gym is just downstairs, I can take the elevator down. Run, bitch, run, truly. So I need to eat just a little piece of toast because I didn't have lunch. And then I had breakfast at 8:30, so it's been a minute. It's going to be great. I have some potatoes that are losing their lives, so I need to make those into curry. I could make it into other stuff, but I wanted curry. So it's going to be like a little bit of curry for the second time this week. But who doesn't love curry, though? Curry is delicious. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We're existing today. We're existing for a lot of the past couple months. But I'll see you guys Friday. I think Friday, I'm not going to start streaming until 2 p.m. my time. Because I'm going to play with Tien on his stream tomorrow. It Takes Two at 2 p.m. Central Time. And I'll just like be on his stream. And then on Friday, I'm going to stream my perspective. He has a lot more faith in us than I do. I've seen a handful of people play It Takes Two, so I've seen a little bit of gameplay, not a lot. He has a lot of faith, because I'm like, this is not gonna go well. We are not going to progress nearly as far as you probably think we will. And he's like, no, it'll be fine. We're gonna do great. And I'm like, will we? Can you tell who the pessimist is in the relationship? He is glass half full. And I'm like, it's glass half empty, if not glass like pretty much gone. It can't go that bad. I think this is like the first co-op. Is this the first co-op game I've played? Yes? I think. That glass gonna evaporate. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, glass is always half empty. And this is how I would explain it to former coworkers and friends, because they're like, oh, you shouldn't be such a pessimist, like blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, but if you go into like whatever with this glass half empty mentality, just assuming and believing like this isn't going to go that well, or like, you know, it's not going to be that good of an event or whatever, and it is, then it's a nice fun surprise that you were wrong and it was a good time. But if it meets your expectations, then it's okay. You're not disappointed, because you're like, see, told you. Being realistic, thank you. I demand you play a game with me. I would also like to see Allie and Co play a co-op game. I think that would be really entertaining for us and for Allie, but not for Co. But Co's reactions are gonna be what makes it really entertaining. It's gonna be great. Oh, they did play Cult of the Lamb together. That's true. But what if they played like, what is this? It Takes Two, like, or like the game that Dylan and Allie had to play, like a puzzly kind of game. That doesn't get, yeah, like in my brain, like that's different. It was fucky lag. I think that this should happen. Some kind of co-op game. It'll be great. We'll all have a good time. So, I'll see you guys on TN stream tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday at 2 Central. You've done an escape where I had the opportunity to do an escape room with friends last June or July, whenever SGDQ was. I did not sign up because I don't think I'll have a good time, because I think I will have a very bad attitude and I'll get very frustrated and it won't be a good time for anyone else. Because I won't be able to figure out the puzzles, and then I'll just get frustrated, and then I won't be able to like contain the frustration. You take all your friends. I'm not going. Nah. Not going. I'm not good at puzzles, and I'll get like really frustrated. And it won't be a good time. I will try to not let that seep out into everyone else's good time, but I can't guarantee it. So I feel like the best thing to do is just remove myself before I even get into it. So I'll be waiting outside while you guys do the escape room. I'll be like, you did it. And I'll clap for you and give you a thumbs up. Look, 2 thumbs up. Be great. I'll hold your hand through it. I just don't want to make everyone mad. Not good at puzzles. The brain is not good at puzzlies. Some are silly goofy. I don't know, man. I don't know. And then aren't they timed? That also doesn't help, because then you've got a clock and the timer's ticking down. And then if you run out of time, you lose. I'll be too busy screaming. See, that's also not going to help, because then I'll be getting upset because you're upset because you're screaming instructions, and then I won't do it right. And you'll be like, no, pull the lever, Grog. And I'll be like, which lever, Allie? Adding another personality type would fuck it up. I feel like I'm not a person you need to take to an escape room. You could take Tien. Tien likes puzzles. And he's far more level-headed than I am. Hide the timer from pizza. Yeah, I don't like timers. I don't like being timed. It makes me very anxious. I immediately am like, I'm gonna fail. Whatever the timer is, however much time I have, I'm gonna fail. I won't make it. Don't yell in anger, just excitement. Tien's invited to come at birth. Oh, it's an escape room. I hope you have a great time. I'll be waiting outside with thumbs up, and then I'll clap for you. Because it ain't gonna be me. Yeah, if it wasn't timed, like, I understand why it has to be timed. Because the people that work there are gonna be like, I'm not sitting here for 2 days while you guys are just being in silly goofy in the escape room. I'm not sitting here for 2 days. You have an hour or however long. I'm assuming it's an hour. Oh, puzzle person wise vibe with Tien. But he would piss me off. I know. That hate yourself for getting angry with it. Exactly. Yeah. Because then like you get frustrated, and then that is like verbalized or whatever. And then you get mad at yourself because you're like, fuck. It's a whole thing. Theo gets it. See, Allie, T, Dilly, and I did okay in Puzzle Room. Objectively, I was Lisa. That's gonna be me. I'm just gonna be like, a girl, I don't know. I'll be like looking around going, I don't know. Who built this? Is this like the Resident Evil, like the person who built the mansion? Who built this room? Why did they build it like this? If I was in an escape room with my partner, I'm sure it ended in murder or divorce. I feel like it's a true test of whatever relationship it is between the people. The test of time. We put her in a jail outfit and shackles. That's fair. Tyler and I were, that's good. I'm just existing at this point. Just getting a flow. What's wrong with me? That is my brain. I ain't got no brain cell. Just a lot of empty space between the ears up here. Nessa and I end up fighting every time. We still somehow enjoy it. Escape rooms are weird. This is a bunch of different things. It's going from like everything's good, happy time and everybody's cool to we're having a good time, but we're also fighting and we might punch each other in the face. And share my bracelet. Thank you. It's real empty in here. Wait, where'd the brain emoji? Oh, I want to do that. Hold on. Brain. There are so many emotes I just don't know exist. I love finding out new ones. You know what? I guess I could. Can I favorite them? I can favorite them here. I know. And then the global, they're all the way at the bottom. And I have the ones that like I use all the time. So they're the favorite and they're up at the very top. And I just don't bother going anywhere else. But then if I think of one, I'm like, oh, I want to use this one. And it's like sassy or pouty or whatever. But people won't necessarily name the emote that. So like, I'll be like, I know so-and-so has an emote that it is what I want, but I don't know what the fucking name is. And then you can't find it. And then the conversation is moved on. So that's a whole thing. Escape rooms were our anniversary activity before we left the States. You know, we're lucky. I think we both kind of forgot last year. We were like, when is it again? So I had to write everything down. I can't remember shit. Everything has to get written down in Google Calendar. If it's not in Google Calendar, it does not exist in my world. Period. Hold on. What's the nails? It's just nails. See? I can remember that. Just nails. Period. Okay. Hold on. I gotta check something. Hold on. Where am I going? We're gonna go to Mishi. I've been hanging out in Mishi's stream all morning. Mishi was playing Infinity Nikki earlier. Mishi also loves Infinity Nikki. But Mishi is now playing DBD. Because I noticed, I was like, why do I have like a little notification? I was like, how'd I get a drop? Oh, Mishi's playing DBD. There are drops for DBD. I got a lot of them in Dylan's stream last night. So now I'm just working on the last one. So I will see you guys around. Where's my butt? I found it. Okay. Dilly's playing right now. I'm also lurking on Dilly. I'm gonna go say hi. Shay is streaming tonight at 7 Frog Time, otherwise known as Eastern Time. I'll be on Tien stream tomorrow at 2 Central. This is why I can't have all these different time zones. 2 Central. And then Allie streams tomorrow. And then me and Tien will be streaming on Friday. There's so many things happening. Just go follow everybody and then just go sit in everybody's chats and just wait. And eventually they'll come back online. I think that's the only way to do it at this point. A time zone. I need it for my brain. That's the problem. Prog time. 7 prog time is like 3 hours ago. There you go. And now I learned that. That's a new little today I learned. Did you check that? God damn it. See how I would say get out, but that was really good though. That was a good one. All right. We're going to raid. I'm going to eat my toast. And then I'm going to go run. It was good. It was good. All right. I'll see you guys. And everybody just go hang out in everybody's chats. eventually they'll start streaming and you'll be ready. There you go. Easy peasy. Prague is 9 p.m. I am currently 1:48 p.m. Fun fact. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day or night. Happy time zone. Okay, bye.